far as my favorite Acid Planet artists, I love Snoop. He was one of the first guys I found on here, and just the stuff that those guys put together is really cool. Have a lot in common with some of my favorite bands, and just like the way that their voices sound, what they do with their instruments, the chords they play. Just really original stuff. I totally dig that. Chumpy, he's got some amazing songs too. I really love his songwriting skills. He's got this really nice soft voice, and he does some pretty cool experimentation on it. Nothing too wild, but nothing too safe. Nice balance that guy pulls out. Mathian, he's got some really cool stuff too. Really dig his work. His voice is superb. That guy should be on the radio, in my opinion. Calico Sessions, he's writes some really great songs too. Just great songwriter. Serenica, man, that guy can wield some really cool guitar tones. Does some wild stuff. I like his experimentations he pulls. Sick-Eyed, man, that guy can play the guitar. And just crazy wild stuff that's just, it blows my mind what he can do. I don't understand why he's not in a band and making tons of money. Newest one I found is a band called Lost Souls. These guys are pretty young, and it just seems like they're just kind of playing for fun, and they write some pretty hardcore music. It's got a good sound to it. Kind of reminds me of my high school years, grunge era type thing, but a little bit more metally. And they write some good stuff. Check those guys out sometime. If I had to pick one song of mine to represent myself, all of my songs sound pretty different, yet the same. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. I gotta switch it between Rhythm in the Soul Man and Swim. I think if I redid Rhythm in the Soul Man to make it sound a little bit better, it's the first one I recorded on here, redid a lot of the vocals and made it a little bit thicker and did some cool stuff with it, I think that would have to be my signature song. But as of right now, I'm going to have to go with Swim just because it sounds better. I know I got some mixing issues with it. The vocals are kind of buried a little bit, and it runs hot at the end with the distortion. But right now I'm going to say Swim, and plus it's got my highest song rating on here too. So we'll just go with Swim. Current projects I'm working on a song called Drafted. Hopefully that song will be completed by the time you hear this, and you can go to my site and check it out. It's a protest song I wrote a long time ago in high school, back when Operation Desert Storm was in effect, and they kind of were threatening to reenact the draft and all that. It's kind of got me and some of my friends worried, so we sat down and thought about it, and was thinking about Vietnam and how that draft went, and World War II, and just how some of these people had to go through when your lives are ripped away from you to save your country. And I don't know, the war today, it's kind of foobar, as we all know. So that song's based upon that. I'm also recording a couple of my friends out of Olympia. Their name's Delicious Fantasy. They're also on here, and they've only got one song up, and they don't do too much reviewing at all, so no one really pays attention to them, but you get a chance to at least listen to it. It's a pretty cool song. I recorded it, and I learned a lot from doing it. I'm also recording my fiance's work, Crazy Own, doing some collaborations with her, letting her take the helm on some of the songs that she's working on, and kind of being her bitch, playing guitar the way she wants some of these songs to go, and kind of doing what she does, along with a little bit of my input there. But hopefully sometime you guys will get to hear that. If I can implement one change to Acid Planet, everyone talks about the reviews and the rating systems, and it's got some good points and it's got some bad points. I like the fact that you can listen to anybody at any time and review and rate them the way that you want. I really like that freedom. But at the same time, it's kind of a popularity contest. He who reviews the most seems to get the most reviews, and therefore it gets pushed up to number one. That's not always necessarily the case, but in general it pretty much is. I like the way that GarageBand does their ratings, whereas the people that actually review get reviewed, so you can't just leave spam out there. And I wish that Acid Planet can keep a little bit tighter control, at least on the spamming. The generic reviews that just say cool or great success, my friend. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't need to mention any names. But I wish the spamming can kind of stop, and we can actually get some genuine reviews about here, get some good input, some constructive criticisms on everyone's song without too many feelings being hurt. I know these songs are your babies, and a lot of you guys take stuff personal, but at the same time, no one's going to get any better unless you listen to what other people's inputs are, whether it's good or bad. So anyway, enough on that. Something that I haven't accomplished musically that I'd like to, there's a ton of stuff that I really haven't. I'd love to write the song that just inspires more art in music. That's pretty much the main thing I want to do. I want someone to listen to my song and say, "Hey man, that's a pretty cool song. I'm gonna go pick up my guitar and write something with that in mind, or that gives me a vision. I think I want to go paint something and just kind of listen to my music and get lost in it, something like that." But anyway, I want to thank you guys for listening to my ramblings, and come check out my site and come check out my music if you get a chance. I try to review all reviews I get, even if it's not my style of music. I'll still give you my honest input and my constructive criticism, good or bad, as long as I present a solution for whatever problem I personally feel it has. And that's all it is opinions. So go out there and keep rocking. Have a good time with what you do and let it all out. Natural ice. Good shit.